Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you are on this amazing planet. Oh, is this a juicy update, guys? So let's see who's in the house. First and foremost, let's welcome our newest members of the Love Train. So many, we're still continuing to grow. This has grown completely authentically. You know that I do not market or promote. So if you find the Love Train, you were drawn to it energetically. So we have new members in Melbourne, Australia. We have new members from New Zealand. Welcome. New members in the UK and London. London family is growing like crazy. We also have new subscribers in Sweden, Norway, and also in the US. We have new members from Phoenix, Arizona, and also North Carolina. Welcome to the Love Train, all of you. Oh my goodness. Let's see who is hanging out here this morning. I see Tali. Hello, Tali. I see Care, Donna, Kristen. Awesome. Everybody is awake and ready for action today. Oh, goodness. So, first of all, I do get your notes, by the way, guys, and I know it's been a minute since I've been in here. I have been integrating and getting so many wild downloads, and I want you to say to practice not being worried, and I absolutely love you guys. Be moving forward in the fifth dimension, right? We don't worry. Everything is as it should be. I don't know where she went, but all is well, everything as it should be. And it's interesting because it's a great way for us to be practicing based on what is ahead of us, right? So there is, right? Remember we talked about there's going to be this period of uncertainty, and we're in it now. I know many of you, it's probably feel like you've been a little out of sorts, right? We've been integrating for days and days, probably over a week. And then we're still purging, right? Agitating up those things that are the dense energies. They're coming to the light. And you can see today, I just pulled this like about an hour, maybe, yeah, an hour ago. And you could see, I could feel this. I could hear the ringing in the ears. I could feel this. But for me, this energy, when it comes in, I feel deeply, deeply grounded. And when with this stuff, I feel more kind of like I'm floating through, kind of out of sorts. You lose track of time and things like that. And it's all perfectly normal. Now, for some of you, the opposite may happen. Some of you, this causes to some anxiety. It really depends on where you're at in your personal journey and what you're purging. Okay. Um, so today, I want to get into a couple of things. Before I forget, though, I want to talk about that. I haven't announced yet. I did put it in the community section. For those of you who participate in the group monthly Ascension and healing classes, it's going to be next Saturday, the 25th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you want to register, I will go ahead and add it to the description here. But there is a post in the community section of the YouTube channel where you can go and register for that. We meet once a month. And this is going to be really, it always meets us exactly where we're at. So we'll always deal with what is being healed in the collective. And then also you do have an opportunity as if healings come forward for you individually, we also take care of that. So that is next Saturday, the 25th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, that's one announcement. Second announcement, the retreat. Oh my gosh, there's a handful of you coming to Cabo. I am so excited to host you guys, and we are just going to have a fabulous, really, really transformational experience. And then many of you are also going to be joining on the Saturday. If you can't physically come to Combo, you do have an opportunity to join us. Saturday will be virtual. So those who want to enjoy the retreat, an afternoon of retreat activities that's going to be on Saturday, February 15th. There are still spaces available there. I am going to limit it mainly because I have guests that are going to be joining and we're going to be doing specific healings. And I want to make sure that every person that registered, whether they're in person or attending virtual do have the opportunity to receive the gifts that are coming from these guests that are coming. So there's still space in the virtual one, and it's going to be amazing. We have a angel medium joining, and then the other two are surprises. So I'm going to keep that. All right, who doesn't love a surprise, right? We all do. We're supposed to be comfortable in uncertainty, so I'm practicing now. Um, okay, so the energies. So let me know how you in the chat how you guys have been feeling too. What are you experiencing? There is many things to be triggered about, right? And we are really being called forward at this time to stay in our power, stay in our light. And the biggest reason I came in today to update is number one, I can sense that there's light coming, and that always like provides some relief, and it can provide some clarity. It helps you ground. But the bigger picture is what is going on energetically in a big way with the ascension energies. Okay. There we are coming into what they're really showing me is a massive merge. And so it's basically a bunch of timelines collapsing, and we've all been getting the message, right? I think I was talking about this back in December. You must choose. You must choose. You have free will. You must choose the reality that you are choosing to create. In other words, are we still focused on third dimensional things? Because if you are, what you give your focus to, what you give your attention to, and the meaning you give it is what reflects back to you in your reality. So if you're holding a grudge, if you're right, you're going to get that energy back. If you're judging, including yourself, most of the judgment I'm seeing, guys, is you judging yourself. Gosh, get into self-love. That's your highest timeline. Forgive yourself, love yourself. You have no idea the miracle that you are and the power that you have. And by power, I don't mean power over others. I mean a power over your own ability to create your reality. And it is critical now for you to just say, what am I really focused on? Am I hanging on to something that's totally not serving me anymore? And then why? Right? And sometimes it's who am I answering to? Right? You are the highest power. You are the highest power, and you're a unique frequency of that. And so really have some presence with that. And during this transformational period, a few things may happen. Now, I do not operate from fear. You guys know that. That's over here. We're up here in love, pure love and light. It is possible that the heavy frequencies of light are coming in could disrupt communications. Here's my message. We don't freak out. We do not freak out because why? Number one, we're the ones summoning the light. As more and more beings start to awaken, we're generating more light, right? The more love we feel inside, the more light we pull in. So the light is here to heal. The light also is assisting others in awakening. So if something like this happens, I really want everybody to go, okay, wait, now is, excuse me, this is your time to practice your power. Can you shine your light and just stay calm? We've all gotten so freaking addicted to all our technical devices. And like if, and it's an if, because remember, this energy is constant, right? So there's always a chance that it can just instantly be integrated. But if something like this happens, this is when you go, oh, okay. Now you could go, oh no, when's it coming back on? Oh no. All right. Go within and shine your light. Go within and shine your light. Okay. When we lose access to certain things, remember it is always in our best and highest good. And many times it's an invitation to just go into peace. Okay, I'm going to be at peace because like if somebody's phone's not working for 5 minutes in the collective and they're right and they're not enlightened, not awakened yet, and we don't judge, but this is like, oh wow, this is like dramatic, horrible, right? And so we don't go there. We're going to be the light. We're going to be the peace. So I wanted to put that invitation out because it is possible. It is possible that there will be a temporary disruption. And it's only because, really, because the equipment, right, is man-made and is made to withstand X amount of force, energy, force coming through it. That's all it is. So it's never, it's not a bad thing. It's not, oh no, we're not gonna, evaporate into thin air. I promise. So I just wanted to, and again, this is not a fear-based thing. This is an invitation that, okay, have a plan, have a plan that's based on your highest, best and highest good. Okay. Okay, I know what to do. And the more you practice that, as really as things are falling away, many of us, there are things that coming to completion and falling away. And I'll tell you, when you line yourself up, get those 3 deep breaths in. I know who I am. And you line yourself up, it is miraculous how things can come together. Absolutely miraculous. So, but it involves you, right? We can't be in the story. If you're stuck in the story, you're over here. When you go, okay, if you're over here, I accept right now that I'm not at peace with this. Okay, something's that got you agitated. I accept right now that I'm not at peace with this. The moment you do that, you neutralize it. The moment you say, and here's another really helpful one that's now they're pouring stuff in on me. Okay. Another one is instead of saying, I am, I'm not even going to say it because it's not even in my vocabulary right now. SAD. um, my human had a sad experience, had depressed. My human had an experience that was depressing. When we use I am, it's sacred to you. It's your power. I know who I am. Okay. So when you use I am with a negative energy, you're now throwing your body's infinite intelligence off, and the body's going, oh, we're what? Okay. Well, I'm going to give you more of that. Worried. Okay. Body's intelligence. Oh, okay. Their well-being is assured. And that's what I was working on. But now their thought is telling me they're this. So practice that. And what it does too is it puts you in a position of being the observer, right? Your light focused into a body. Be the light. Be the light. My human is having observe, observe. Don't entangle. Don't get into the story. By the way, repeating the story gets you right plugged in on that low density thing, right? The moment you attach to the story, by the way, you go unconscious. It's temporary, but you go unconscious too. So it's always about, wait, am I really shining my light? Am I really present in the moment? Okay. Um, so let's go. I'm going to hop over and show you guys what's going on with the chakras. And by the way, this light is there's definitely intense light coming in. Physically, this can, like for me, the last week, it was like literally like a roller coaster of energy. It would be like, it would go up and then it would just bottom out and just really honor your body when that happens. And just if you gotta flatten out, then flatten out and relax. But just know that that's perfectly normal. There's also, I'm hearing a lot of this is can create a lot of anxiety. And again, it's the physical body is still trying to integrate these new energies. And so one of the most popular places of integration is those solar plexus, because that's where we feel our power. Or if you felt a lack of power or out of control, if you're trying to control things, your solar plexus have probably been very busy because the need to control comes from really a feeling of lack of control, right? And so we let go, right? So all of these things are very normal. There's still a lot of upper chakra stuff going on. Upgrades with the ears, nose, throat. There are, the body is doing absolutely insane, miraculous things. We're officially beyond. We've gone beyond the noodle and then beyond that. So, but all I can tell you is the having harmony with your body and loving it no matter what, and be at peace. Be at peace with your body no matter what, and also harmony with Gaia. Get outside, even if it's 5 minutes a day, and really stay and begin to practice. Am I in harmony with all that is? And yes, that means our unawakened brothers and sisters too, because they're on their way. We don't get to tell them when to come in. They are on their divine journey too. And it's really important to just be at peace with all that is. That's that stillness is actually what accelerates you forward. I know it sounds, we're used to do more to get. No, it's the stillness opens up and allows that energy to flow through you cleanly. And then you expand your power from there. So keep that in mind when, especially now, you're going to see more stuff. Just, best way to put it is kind of blowing up, or you'll see it's going to feel like there's a lot of chaos. It's going to feel that way. But what that is just the chaos that was created in unconsciousness coming to the light. It's being agitated. We're the tip of the spear. What do? We're calm. We're at peace because we're shining the light, because they're going to peek over the edge and go, oh, it looks pretty good over there. I want some of that. Can any of you help me out and tell me what to do? And you're all experts. And each of you has a unique story and a unique experience in your own awakening. And that matters. It all matters. Every single one of you have a unique frequency, and your story is here to help another. It automatically gets kind of logged in this big cosmic library. And so someone awakening goes, oh, that story, that resonates with me. I'm going to follow what they did. And so just know that, and especially for those of you, by the way, I honor all of you that have been doing private sessions. There's quite a few of you in the last 2 months. You guys are badasses. The trauma and things that you're bringing forward all means something, because again, you're providing a guide for those who want to permanently heal and never to be recreated again. So honor your journey. Honor your journey. We're going to the other side of this now, guys. We're getting into creation, this big merge, this big transformation that is coming. And remember, we always are going to continue ascending, and there's no end. It's not like there's no finish line. There's a bunch of new beginnings, but what we are doing is completing thousands and thousands and thousands of incarnations and energies that were created in unconsciousness and are dense energies. And so that's kind of like there's a massive completion happening, which then opens up a lot of light going forward, which can be that, oh, now we're really unknown. We're in the unknown. And remember, comfort in the unknown. That unknown realm is the non-physical part of us. That is where the particles of creation come together for manifestation. So, I call it the divine unknown, because that way I want to differentiate it from the fearful unknown, because the divine unknown is fabulous. And I give stuff over to it every day. Had a meeting yesterday with a project that was started over a year ago. And I was like, oh, I'm not resonating with it anymore. And I said, oh, I got to get into my power. And there was more than one person involved. And I said, can we have a meeting? I was just inspired. And I just said, okay, I want ease. And, I said one sentence and it's not resonating. There was no pushback. And it was like, everybody was like, fantastic. We agree. We agree. So don't let the noodle forecast. This lies, and it makes noodle soup. If there's a situation that you're unsure about, I'm handing this over to my divine uncertainty. Help me see it through the eyes of love. And then just let it go. That's the hard part. We all want to get in and tweak. Oh no, should I make a phone call? Should I send an email? They haven't called me back. Oh no, I'm going to spin. I'm going to get in the spin cycle of the washing machine. Or, no, wait a minute. That chick on YouTube told me that I can actually sit in peace and this will come together. I'm going to try that. Try it. It really does work. It really does. We don't get more of what we want. We get more of what we are. So it's the state of being. It's the state of being. And if you align with one, you're aligned with all that is in your highest good. If you align with peace, you're automatically aligned with your abundance. You're automatically aligned with your wellness. Wellness is assured. We don't go get it. We don't need to pray for perfect health. It exists in the fifth dimension. You just need to align with it. If that's a sticky subject for you, then align with peace because it's the same frequency. You're going to be in the same. So choose a state of being that's the easiest for you. Don't pick the one that you've got a lot of back talk. If like, oh no, abundance, don't pick that because you're going to have resistance. But you can say, no, can I find peace for 5 minutes? 100% yes. Why not? So, or joy, go laugh. When you're laughing, it's like the highest frequency that you can really bring in. Okay, I'm going to go to the chakra. Let's see what's going with these chakras. And then if anybody has any questions or comments, I'll take a quick peek. And then we will go about and really, guys, enjoy the weekend. And for those of you, it's Sunday, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Just rest, teaching yourself how to slow down will really help you navigate everything that's coming. Okay. So you can see here these, I'm going to move the melon here. This is identity, the root chakra. This deals with identities being released. You can see this light coming in. Here's these pushes to the upper chakras. So this started, this morning, and you can see that these are purging. So when they see it sharp like that, so what that's going to do, what does that mean? It's going to agitate, right? It's going to say, okay, what are we not dealing with? What am I not delivering? What am I not coming to peace with? Really, it's about coming to peace and forgiving yourself, forgiving others. And remember, the forgiveness process, this is key. When you're doing the forgiveness process, it is very important that you validate all of your feelings. So that's where you did this, and then you did this, and then you made me feel like this. All of those things, validate your feelings. But the only forgiveness is forgiveness of their mistaken perception, because the only evil on earth is unconsciousness. So we only forgive them for their mistaken perception. In other words, all acts committed while unconscious, including for ourselves. Don't forget yourself. You should be number one on your forgiveness list if you're still looking at yourself and criticizing yourself and judging yourself. Super important. Your freedom is literally that's the reward. That is the reward for forgiveness. And so again, acknowledge all the things that happened. Feel that your feelings are 1,000% valid, right? The only thing you need to forgive is their mistaken perception. So it's really a key, and it's how you can get into that true state of being. And by the way, the rocks you're carrying in the backpack aren't even yours. So they're not yours. And 9 times out of 10, you want the other person to be carrying it too. They're not. It's you holding that energy. And so practice self-love and let those things go. Really and if you need help with this, please reach out to me. I have the template, I have a guide, and it really, really is a powerful practice. And it's going to help you release anything that you might still be hanging on to. Don't get stuck in any old stories, because remember, where are you focused? Are you focused forward, or are you focused here? So it really is everything right now. Let me take a peek here. Hi, Tammy. Oh, we're in creation now. The fifth dimension energies are here. See, so we don't have to wait. We're not waiting for anything now, guys. It's choosing which realm you're in. Which reality are you creating in? Or if we're focused in the rearview mirror or in the head, we already know that's the third dimension. So that means what needs to be healed? What emotion am I not healing? What happened for me? What happened for me that I haven't looked at, right? Everything that has happened in the third dimension, every single thing happened for you to bring you into newer levels of your power and to give you clarity on how you want to live your life. Very, very cool. Okay. All right. So who is up? I think that we should use this opportunity with all this amazing energy here to let's ground. I don't like grounding with these erratic lines behind me. Let me find a pretty backdrop and then you guys get comfy and let's do a ground our energy. And I think it's really important and practice this too, guys. If you feel like stuff's like blowing up, like the shit's hitting the fan around you, do this. Do this because you expand your light and you are radiating the most beautiful energy, and that helps all. It really does. The best way you help anybody is to give whatever you want. You must give that to yourself first. So keep that in mind. Let me get oh, this is pretty. I like this one. Perfect. This stillness. I love this. I love this image. All right, so let's get cozy and let's just ground together. I love you guys so much. I can't even tell you, it's so beautiful when I come in here and do these, and the same thing happens in focus group. I can feel the progression within the Love Train community. And your energies are so beautiful when you come together. And we got to keep that going. And we're magnifying it. Every time we get together, we're magnifying it. And so I really, really love you guys so, so much. So let's all get comfortable and you can close your eyes if you like and take a nice deep breath all the way into your belly and exhale down to Gaia's heart. Inhale up to your heart. Exhale down to Gaia's heart. And while you're here, see, sense, or feel her light, her power, her stability. And then take an inhale, bring that light up to your heart. Merge it with the light in your heart space. See if the front door to your heart is open. Do you see, sense, or feel your light? And take a moment. Is the back door to your sacred heart open? And if it's not, take an inhale. And with a gentle exhale, go ahead and guide it open. Now you can focus your attention on that light in your heart. Take an inhale. Expand your light. Merge it with Gaia's. Exhale down to her sacred heart. On the inhale, bring the light, feeling it come up through the bottom of your feet. Really activate your feet. Feel the light come up through your calves, through your knees. Feel that light coming through your thighs, up through your lower chakras. Feel the light moving through your torso, up to the top of your shoulders. Feel the light go all the way up to your crown chakra. Exhale down to your heart space. And when you're ready, just wiggle your fingers and toes and gently come back into the body. You guys are so good at this. Yeah, remember that your breath is the breath of source. No matter what is going on, it will not fail you. You have to observe what's going on, observe if you're off the tracks, right? Observe if you're off the track. Don't judge yourself, don't get frustrated. And it's for me, I just do 3 deep breaths and I know who I am. I know who I am. I know who I am. And that is your truth. That's the truth of you. It connects you instantly. And I'll tell you, sometimes even the second one, you're still like, I'm not feeling it yet. That third one's magical. And it works every time. And you guys are so good at grounding. I can feel it like instantly when we do these together. But really, your awareness, the quicker you catch any shift in your energy, the better it is for you, because it's like a skill. It really is. We're so used to reacting up here, and that just keeps you in that heart space, and it keeps you fully connected. All of our power is in the heart. That's where we create from. What do you feel like doing? There's no shoulds, there's no have tos, there's no supposed to anymore. That's over here. That's all being completed and healed. Send it love. Send the shoulds, send the have tos, and the supposed to. All give it love and send it bye-bye. Over here, what do I want to do? All you need to do yourself is ask yourself every now moment, what would feel good? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Practice feeling, practice feeling. That's how we create in the fifth dimension. All right. I'm going to jump you guys. I'm going to go integrate these energies. And, just to recap what I said, should there be a powerful light event with this big transformation coming, because we are drawing more light to ourselves for deeper healing, for more to awaken into higher levels of consciousness, and to help others on the planet continue to awaken. This could disrupt temporarily communications. We, the love train, we're not freaking out. What are we going to do? We're going to go within and say, this is a perfect time for me to relax and put that phone on the charger, and charger won't work anyway, but turn it off and then connect with Gaia, connect with yourself, right? And power yourself up. Power yourself up. You've got so much more power than your little cell phone. You just have no idea, but you're in the process of remembering it. So that is my advice. It is not given from fear. It's given from total love. We're having an invitation. We may get to experience something where we get to just power ourselves up and just be. So love you guys so, so much. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for grounding. You radiate, um, everything so beautifully, so beautifully. You guys are just pros. And as you know, I follow the light. So I will be here. You will be seeing me more with updates. And again, welcome to the newest members of the Love Train. Ciao, everybody.